Ranthambore, known as the land of tigers, changes its aura completely during monsoon. Me, Brati, and my friend Amit decided to explore this magical forest and embark on a wildlife expedition to track down the big cats of Ranthambore. Join me in this journey and let me take you to the royal forests of Ranthambore. Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. We are at the entry gate of zone 10. It's raining today, so definitely our sighting is going to be impacted. So let's see how the safari goes. Last year in zone 10 itself, I had a sighting of Aishwarya and also a sloth bear in a single safari. So I have big hopes from zone 10 today. But the weather is actually not great for sighting big cats. Zone 10 is the most popular zone among all the buffer zones of Ranthambore. Once T58, also known as Rocky, and T108, also known as Jay and Aishwarya, and also her cubs were seen in this zone. However, recently Rocky has passed away and Jay remains the sole dominant male of this zone. He was also our target for this safari. The first wildlife that we came across was an Indian hare feeding on grass. After clicking the Indian hare, we came across a small monsoon river and crossed it. After moving forward a little bit more, we heard the call of Indian pitta from 3 different places. And finally, after scanning properly, we managed to film one of them.
She might call.
We are completely getting wet in rain. So this is a problem in monsoon actually. Though I am enjoying it very much, but I was actually sick 3 days back. I was suffering from cold. So yeah, I need to be little careful, and saving your camera gears are a challenge as well. So I am using my iPhone to vlog now because I have to save my other gears. The chances are not that high to like sight a tiger in this type of rain, but it would be really awesome if we get to see the tiger in the rain. It's a bucket list frame for me, definitely clicking a tiger in the rain. So let's see. The road got damaged as well due to the rains, so we can't go forward. Suddenly, it started raining cats and dogs. The rain became extremely intense, so we had to move towards the chowki to take shelter. Upon reaching the chowki, we noticed every single jeep driver and the tourists were in this place. Once the rain had stopped, we started with our safari again, and on our mind was only one tiger, Jay. We came around a water body where we got to see an Indian peafowl preening itself. After clicking the peacock, we asked our driver to head towards the lake area where jay is frequently seen. However, the driver told us we only have 40 minutes of safari time left and it's not possible to go there and exit the zone on time. We still insisted him to go and he followed our command. He started literally flying the jeep towards Jay's territory and suddenly my eyes fell on Jay through extremely dense shrub bushes. The king of Zone 10 was relaxing in a small water body and observed us from his pool. Though it was a small sighting, still we were extremely satisfied to have spotted Jay. And with that small encounter with Jay, we concluded our safari. Our afternoon safari was scheduled at Zone 6, one of my most favorite zone. So we are all set for our Zone 6 safari. Our permits are getting checked right now. So recently there has not been any sighting in Zone 6 in last 10 days. That's what I got to hear. But I'm hoping to see some sloth bears today. Not sure if we'll find them. And I genuinely hope that it doesn't rain like it did in the morning. So let me take you to the forest and let's see how our safari goes. If you are visiting Ranthambore, it is extremely important to know all the tigers and their territories. Zone 6 was once ruled by Jay's mother, Ladli, and his brother Viru. However, currently, one of the famous tigress of Ranthambore, T39, also known as Noor, is sometimes seen in Zone 6. So it's a little cloudy, but sunlight is there. So the light that we are getting right now is actually very good for photography. Zone 6 has always been one of my most favorite zone. It has never disappointed me completely. So this time also I have big hopes. Let's see what we can find here. We started our safari and it is raining now again. I hope it stays as mild drizzle only. It was a treat to film the lesser flameback woodpecker in the middle of the rain, but I had to stop filming it as the rain was increasing heavily and I had to save my gears. Soon the rainfall escalated and we ended up getting drenched again in the afternoon safari. After getting drenched in the morning safari, we were most certainly not willing to get completely wet again. The landscape of Zone 6 was looking just stunning in middle of rain. Luckily for us, the rain intensity actually decreased to a mild drizzle. If you visit Zone 6, you will most certainly find chinkaras here. We also came across few chinkaras during our safari. We also got to film an Indian roller in this place. After clicking the Indian roller, we went to the area where Noor is frequently seen. She comes around this place to mark her territory. But due to heavy rain, there was very little wildlife activity around, and we most certainly did not came across any tiger at all. However, we got to enjoy a beautiful male Indian peafowl displaying its feathers. A solo wild boar was also scared by our presence and crossed the road after seeing our
शेयर
jeep.
करना भी बड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है.
After the rain had stopped, Zone 6 looked like a fairyland, and we enjoyed our safari to its fullest. And with that, we concluded our Ranthambore trip. If you have enjoyed this video, I'll request you to please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye.